When I tell y'all these girls that wore us raggedy, but the end is finally here, y'all. Welcome back and welcome finally to the third part 3 of Bad Girls Club Season 3 Tartosa Reunion. I didn't think we were gonna make it this far because there was a lot of arguing, but we are finally here, you guys. Make sure you have your popcorn, make sure you have your food, and make sure you have your drinks because it's about to get a little messy, okay? So, here we go, y'all.
Bad girls. What I want, yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Live the life you wish you had. The sugar, spice, and everything. But bad girls like it so tough. Don't you wish you could roll with us? Lots of haters can't get enough. Welcome to the Bad Girls Club. Bad girls.
Welcome back. Oh my God. I am excited because I am sick of these women up in here. Nah, I'm playing. I ain't sick of y'all. I love every single one of y'all. But no, welcome back to the third part of the reunion. Okay. As y'all know, it was a lot that happened, and basically, an argument had transpired, and one thing kind of led to another, and Celia decided to leave. She would not be returning back. I feel kind of bad for that, but she will not be returning back. She's actually done. And now we have sitting up here with us is Isis and of course the rest of the game, but we do have Isis and Jesse still up here. So why do we have you ladies up here? Is there anything like are y'all going to mend something? Or are y'all gonna get back with each other? Like what's the status
Okay,
from
so
here?
for me, I'm honestly done. I mean, I really feel some type of way because you basically played in my face. You was talking to this girl on the low, you was farking her on the low, and this girl was comfortable coming in my house. I mean, ain't no telling what would happen when I went to sleep, and you probably went downstairs and was farking on her. Like, I really feel some type of way, and I just want to be done with all of this. Like, literally, I'm just here. I mean, we were gonna talk about the bad girls club, me suing the girls, but you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about doing that. To be honest with y'all, I just really want to be done with this whole production. I don't even want to sue. Like, I'm good. This right here is beyond low at this point, and I'm just Wait, so really you mean to hurt. tell me you're not gonna sue the production anymore? I mean, hold on. Let's make some things go. Let's make sense because I mean, just like Asia, I feel like you're talking fast and you're not listening to what you're saying. So, what are you trying to say right
Okay, so
now?
look, I was gonna come up here and I was gonna, address my issues of why I was suing y'all at first. Only because I felt as though I was being bullied and a lot of things I was just mentally going through as far as like my mom's health and stuff like that. And I just had a lot going on, okay? I'm not even gonna lie. That's what made me drink, okay? I was drinking my sorrows away. I want to apologize to everybody on the cast because I was wrong. I was wrong. I should never fought y'all. No one ganged up on me. No one jumped me. I'm just in my feelings, okay? My mom is going through a lot, and I don't know. I feel like I was just projecting my anger towards everybody. And I mean, Jessie knew that. Jessie knew that. And she told me to come up here and apologize to y'all. That was going to be my next step. But after the stunt she just pulled today, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I apologize to y'all. I'm not suing anybody. I'm just more
Okay,
hurt than
okay.
anything.
Well, I'm glad you came up here and you're saying that because now it kind of makes sense. And I am sorry that your mother is going through some things, but that doesn't allow you to be in such of a way, Isis. Like sometimes you really have to look yourself in the mirror and just really ask yourself, like, why am I acting like this? And I really feel as though that maybe, and I'm not saying that you need to go get help, but maybe you should like inquire on getting to a therapist. I feel like a therapist would definitely be, be a good coping mechanism. Not coping, but will be something to where you can open up and express your feelings versus, lashing out and going to alcohol because alcohol is honestly not the way. Like I really want you to think about this. Like I was worried for you. Like that episode when the girls was fighting you and stuff because we was gonna roll the clip, but it's like now that you're opening up about this, let's sit here and talk about it now, because I really want to hear everybody else's opinion on this, because you did not get jumped, and now that you realize that, were you, when we had that interview, were you drunk when we had that
Yes, I
interview?
was. I was, and I'm not gonna sit here and tell you a, tell you a lie. Basically, I was, and I just it's a lot going on, and I really, don't like expressing my emotions like that. And for me to actually express it to someone that I had loved, which was Jessie, I opened up to her a lot with all of this. You might as well say I am an alcoholic, and that's something I need to work on. And you know what? You honestly might be right. I might need to go to therapy or to rehab or something. I'm okay with that, y'all. I am. But I do want to apologize to the entire cast. I didn't even want to come up here and argue with y'all. Like, I agree with everything y'all said, and it wasn't because I was kissing y'all's ass, but I felt y'all. So I really want to
And you know what?
apologize.
That's honestly big of you, Isis, because a lot of people ain't gonna get up here and admit to their flaws or admit to anything or apologize for anything. And for you and Sean, especially, to come up here and apologize, knowing the damage that y'all have costed to all of us up here, that's big of you. And, me and you, we never really had our moments. I mean, you and me fought in the club, that was about it. But other than that, me and you just never had a moment to where we didn't like each other. I respect you and I liked you as a person. And when you did that, that really made me look at you different. But now that I know the circumstances and I'm starting to understand, I forgive you. I mean, I do. Things happen, but you just gotta learn to control your anger and your
I agree with
emotions.
Salem 1,000%. At the end of the day, it's just like, we forgive you. Well, I'm not going to speak for everybody. I'm going to speak for me. I forgive you personally. I mean, me and you, we had our moments in the house, and it just never resulted in us fighting. And I really feel as though if you would express that to us while we were in the house, I knew that your mother was, going through, was sick. I knew that from the old house, but you never updated us after that. So it was just like we never knew anything. So now for us to know and see that you are, like, you're hurting yourself, Isis, and we really, well, I can't speak for everybody, but I want you to get help. Like,
Yeah,
seriously, I
I
do.
agree with everyone else. Like, we here for you, Isis. And, I know dealing with, a sick parent, it takes a lot out of you. You're numb. You don't know how to feel. It's like, everything is a blur. And sometimes you do go to something that can ease the pain at the time. And I completely get it. I understand. Like, I'm not going to say I've been down that road before, but, I've known people or I have friends who have dealt with this, and it's okay to, to express how you feel versus going to something. So, pick your head up, queen. You got this, okay? Like, don't let this overcome you. You overcome that. Like, you're going to come out strong at the end of the day. So, keep your head up, ma. You got this.
If you are a loved one that's struggling with alcohol abuse, it's important to know that there is help out there.
There is help, and you can contact SAM HSA National Helpline. It's confidential, free, and also it's open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. For more information, please give a call at 1-800-662-HELP, which is 1-800-662-4357. Now, back to the reunion.
So the question still stands. We just need to know, for the record, for everyone to hear, are you and Jesse still going to be together? Can you overcome from this? I mean, I know you have a lot on your plate, but is this something that you and
Oh
Jesse
no,
can
I'm not
mend?
mending anything with her because I feel like we were all basically in the house together. You feel me? And I feel as though they were probably sneaking and freaking in the house, and she was playing both sides. And I really just feel some type of way because it's like you sat here and y'all, me and her live together. So now I have to figure out how to move from here. You feel me? Like, I can't be in a house with this girl anymore. Like, I don't want to be near her. I don't want to be in a house with her. Like, literally, after this,
I'm about to, while she's still up here talking to y'all, I'm about to go pack my skits and go. Like, there's no turning back from this. I'm probably gonna go stay with my sister at this point because I'm
But what you
done.
gotta do all that for? First of all, you know your sister don't like me for real. And secondly, we could sit here and have a conversation, or matter of fact, I can leave from here and we can have a conversation outside, or we could go home and talk about this. Like, you doing too much, Isis. And I mean, you gonna let Celia, whatever she said and whatever happened, I mean, you gonna really let that affect us? Like, that really makes me
Well, how are
upset.
you even upset about this? I'm the one hurting at the end of the day. You should be good with all of this. Wasn't you just running behind Celia? I'm confused. Like, literally, Celia just ran out of here. But you want to mend something with me? Like, girl, get the fuck out of here. Like, you make no sense at all. That is the most stupidest thing I've ever heard. You want to make something happen with me because you done missed out on her. You make no sense at all, and that's pissing me off. So I'm not about to sit up here and have this conversation with you at all. Like, period. I'm not. So no, I don't want to be in nothing. I don't want to talk about nothing. I don't want to do anything. I'm just done with this entire situation. Like, literally, you done farked up with me. Like, I don't care to sit here and have a discussion with you. And I mean, that's just that on that. I
Ah,
mean, no,
girl,
I'm
here
not
you
about
go
to sit
with all
here
of
and
this, bro. You
argue
doing all
with
of this
you.
because we in
No,
front of
Jesse,
people,
if you
bro.
want to do that, we
Like,
can
I'm not
definitely
about to
take
sit
it
here
outside.
and let
Matter of
you,
fact, I will
like,
fight you
paint the
right
bad
now.
picture
Like,
on me,
the way
bro.
my anger
Like,
is
you're not
picked up
doing
right now,
that,
I will
Isis.
really
Like,
beat your
come on.
ass,
Like,
bro.
I told
Like,
you
you
we
just
could
don't
talk about this.
understand.
I
You
told you
gon'
we could work
you're
this out.
you
And
farked
okay
with
if
a
I was
dirty
running behind her.
sitch.
Like,
Do
so
you know
what?
how
I want to
dirty
talk
that
to the
girl is
both
for
of
real in
y'all.
real
And
life?
it just
Like,
seems like you don't
she
want to
was
do
dirty
that.
in
So,
the house
I
and
mean, of
she's
course I'm going to
dirty
get pissed off.
now.
But by
Like,
you talking about,
girl,
oh, you don't leave
please.
the
You
house and
thought
stuff like
that
that, first of
Asia
all,
was
if you
nasty.
want to be clear
Girl,
on all of
please.
this,
Like,
you was
Celia
okay
is
with the
bottom of the
threesome with
barrel
her at one point.
disgusting.
Now
And
all
yet
of a sudden you
again,
get on
you're
stage
making me look like a
and it's
fool.
something
And
different.
I've been
Okay, I
thinking
should
this
have ran
whole
it
time
across
that
with
it
you
was just,
to let
oh,
you know that
it's just
okay, I was
me.
farting with
I'm
her.
just
Okay, granted.
overthinking. I
But
should have
here's
stuck
the
with my
problem right
stomach and
now.
stuck
You
how it was
should
feeling.
have
And I should
allowed
have
it
left you
to
alone.
happen.
But me
If you
being
would
the
have
person I
allowed
was,
this
I
to
gave you
happen,
a
maybe I
chance. I gave
wouldn't
you
have
a
went back and
chance.
cheated.
And now
I'm
look at
sorry.
me.
I
I'm
mean, I
sitting
would
here
have not
stuck.
farted with
I'm
her.
sitting here
And
stuck
then
and
you
I'm
talking
pissed off.
about,
So if
why
I
are you
just
talking about
wild
her?
off on
Like,
your
why
ass,
are
don't
you
tell
talking
me
bad
nothing
about
about
her?
I'm done.
See,
Like,
you know what? I
we
should have
good.
chose
Like,
her
we can
and
go
not
ahead and
you.
wrap this
How
up, y'all.
about that?
I
I feel like
appreciate
that's
y'all
what you
for
wanted to
inviting
hear.
me
If
here.
that's what
I
you
don't want
want
to
to
sit
hear,
here and
go
argue with her
ahead. Like,
anymore.
I
Thank you,
should have
Case,
chose
and
her
thank
and
you
not
so much,
you
Sienna. And
because you
thank you to
sitting
the
up here
cast.
doing
I
the
love
most.
all of y'all so
And
dearly.
I don't
If y'all
like it. I don't
ever,
like it at all. You
want to
sitting
call
here
me, beat me
painting
if
me
you
to
want to
be the
reach me,
bad
you
guy.
can.
And
But
when all
I'm
this is
done
said and
here.
done,
I could
everybody's
definitely
gonna
go
be like, oh
home.
my gosh, we hate Jesse. But that's not the case, bro. You should have been okay with the fact that I wanted a threesome. You wasn't okay with the fact that I wanted a threesome. So guess what? I did what I did. We were on a break at the time, so you can't get mad because when we take breaks, what you do when we take breaks? I don't know what you do. So okay then, you can't get mad because I wanted to go get that, you know? And she was the closest thing, so I did what I had to do. Maybe if you were better satisfying me, none of this would have happened. So I'm done hearing all of this. I mean, if you want to be done with me, that's fine. I don't care. I don't give a fuck anymore. Because at the end of the day, you did this to yourself. I didn't do this to you. You did this to yourself. You dug this grave, so now you gotta sit up in there and lay in it. I'm done. So if you want to be done with this relationship, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna just
cool.
go. I mean, I'm sorry, but I can't deal with this anymore. Thank y'all so much again. I love all of y'all. Love and peace. But I gotta get me together. So have a good life, Jesse. I hope that you find what's best for you out there. But I'm done.
Woo, okay. That, my God. Y'all, man, I don't want to talk about it, but I just have to talk about it. If you feel as though that your significant other is not providing the way that they should be in the bed, I feel like a talk needs to happen. I don't feel like that anybody should be extra invited into the bedroom unless you like stuff like that. Okay, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones that don't like that and get hurt like this. At the end of the day, Jesse, you were completely wrong. I mean, I don't understand why you would do something like that. That's pretty fucked up on your end. And I don't know. This is a lot. And we also just got word as well that Celia has been listening in the background. Celia's done. She has left the building, you guys. Celia's definitely not coming back. I think I said this earlier, but I didn't. I thought she had left, but she's gone. She didn't heard everything she needed to hear, and they just let me know from the back that she's gone. So, I wish Celia nothing but the best as well. It's just pretty fucked up that this situation has happened like this. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching this, please don't do nothing like this. I feel like at the end of the day, you got to have a heart with people. And if you out here doing somebody dirty like this, then you need to be single and you need to be by
No,
yourself.
and I totally agree with you, Kason, because at the end of the day, you have now hurted these two lovely women. And it's like now, how do they go on with this? Like, in all honesty, maybe one of them will actually mend the relationship with you and say, okay, I think I want to work this out with her. And then the other person, which I feel like for sure Isis is done with you, she doesn't want anything to deal with you. So honestly, I just want to know, how are you feeling that all of this is happening? Like, what are your thoughts? I mean, we didn't hear everybody else's. What are you feeling? Like, are you okay with the fact that you did this to these women?
I mean, at the end of the day, I was licking and sucking on everybody on this stage. So, I mean, I don't care. I mean, at the end of the day, stitches come and stitches go. But, I mean, it is what it is. I didn't taste to everybody on this stage. I can tell you how each and everybody tastes on here. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me get. hold on. So you mean to tell me you done farked everybody on this stage, or am I tripping? Because wait a minute, Holiday. Whoa, Holiday, whoa. You mean to tell me you done did it with all these women on this stage? I'm sorry, that's just really
And
hard
that's
to
a
believe.
negative because she had never touched me. So I don't know why you sitting up here lying. You ain't never got the privilege or the chance to touch me, okay? The times that you tried to ask me to do something and I always told you no, you might have did it with a couple of girls up here, but I'm the one that you never, ever did it with. So don't get up here lying talking about you did it with anybody up here because it surely wasn't me. Girl, I can't believe you sitting up I can't believe you sitting up here lying. Like, how do you lie on your sissy? That's weird. That's crazy. You think like these siggers. Like, girl, you never touched
Corey,
me.
I
never touched you. Okay, I probably, you know what? I didn't touch you. That's crazy. You right, I never did. But you act like you ain't never tempted me before, so what are you talking about? Like I said, these women up here, they come and go at the end of the day. If ISIS don't want to deal with me, that's fine. I mean, engagement off. I ain't tripping on it. But I can always go back to Celia. Y'all act like Celia is just, oh, she devastated. If I call Celia right now, she gonna hop and leap and say, are you coming back to me? Don't let that dramaticness fool you, okay? Y'all really think something. Y'all really thinking it's something when it ain't nothing. Because, I mean, ISIS could be done with me. I don't care. But, I mean, I can go get another stitch by tomorrow. Like, I'm not tripping.
Disgusting. You're disgusting. You're a disgusting human. And I don't understand why anybody would date you. You're horrible. And if Celia is dumb, she's dumb. She looks dumb. But if she as dumb as she looks, I promise you, like how can somebody just drop to their knees for you? Like, look at you. You are nothing special, Jesse. What you did on this stage and what you did to show the whole world, you are disgusting. You are a disgusting human. You're a disgusting soul. And I am surprised that people support you because look at how you act. Like, is this what you give every single day? Like, girl, you are horrible.
And I can be that. I can be that. I'm okay with that, Corey. Like, okay, I'm cool with that. Nobody got to fuck with me. I'm cool. But my supporters know what's up. My supporters know the real. You see what was going on. You see when the best dress came. You see what was going on. You see what everybody was talking about. They was rooting for me. Without me, this whole production wouldn't have been nothing. Can we talk about it? I made this season. I did. I made this entire season. As soon as I walked in and I'm walking out, I made this entire season. And you can't say that. Like, I feel like David Ruffin and y'all the Temptations. You'll never be the Temptations. Ain't nobody talking to you, Otis. You mad because you were supposed to be the dominant one this season. But it's me, baby.
Girl, what in the Motown records are you even talking about? Like, girl, shut up. You talking about you made the season? Please, can somebody get this girl somewhere? Like, please, like, Celia, come get your sitch at this point because you're wilding. No, like, what are you talking about? You was in the house for one day. You tried to fark everybody. Then the next day you got mad because what? ISIS left, okay. Then after that, you wanted to fight everybody. Whoa, you made a big impact this season. Oh, I'm shaking in my boots. Girl, please. You were mute half of the times we were even in the house. That's why, because you were licking on almost everybody in the house. Okay, you might have licked on me. I don't care. I'm gonna admit to my flaws. Okay, you might have licked on me. That's fine. But all I wanted from you was some head. Okay, that's it. That's all. I didn't want nothing else from you. So you talking about you made the season, girl? Please, like, go sit down somewhere. I've never in my life seen such foolery. It's in the flesh. At this point, if the Lulu was a person, it'll be you because Jesse, you. I'm confused. Where is all of this coming from? Like, you just see your little supporters talking about, oh, Jesse. So now you getting on this stage feeling superior all of a sudden. Like, girl, wasn't you just crying in the corner behind ISIS? Like, wasn't you mute this whole entire season? You were on here for 2.5 episodes. And actually, Salem put your stuff out. So, I ain't gonna let no sis put my stuff out. I'm sorry, that ain't me. But girl, what impact did you put on this season? Just let me know. Since we're talking about it, go ahead and speak your truth. What impact did you put on this season? I put a lot of impact on here. I fought half of y'all and won almost every single battle. So let's talk about that. You can be quiet, Anaja, because I wasn't talking to you. And Salem, I wasn't talking to you. Like, girl, what are you up here for? Like, what was your impact into this season? What did you do? But what? Nothing. Like, girl, be quiet. I mean, I don't know you like that. I know you from, of course, being in the house, but girl, you really can shut up. Like I said, like I was talking to you, Sienna and Kason. I mean, I just feel as though, at the end of the day, it is what it is. And I'm cool with my decision. I'm cool with everybody's decision. Like I said, I can call Celia now. And, she'll hop back on it. And it is what it is. Girl, don't ever tell me to shut up. Like, you really done lost your mind up in here. Like, girl, please. Like, watch who you are talking to, Jessie. I am not one of them girls. First of all, I'm not ISIS, and I'm definitely not Celia, okay? I'm not gonna say ISIS is dumb, but Celia definitely idiot. It's giving idiot. That's your puppet right there. I'm not her. So watch who you talking to. You can talk to her like that, and you might have got away with talking to ISIS like that, but you're not about to talk to me like that, okay? I would really, matter of fact, all right. Now I'm about to show you better than I can tell you. Stand the fuck up and let's fight. I'm done talking. I'm done because the more I run my mouth, the more I'm gonna get mad. So come on, let's go. Let's go ahead and run these tears. Like, what do you want to do? Come on, like, let me get in your face. I'm in your face now. So you know what you gonna do? All you do is talk around. All you do is talk around. So let's go. Let's go. Nah, man. No. Let's not have no security. Let's go.
All right, now look, heifers, y'all go stop fighting, okay? We need to get to the nitty gritty because we got a whole bunch to encounter, okay? Please, let's get it together. All right, so before we get into anything else, we do have Miss Nia on stage finally, and I just want to ask, how you feeling? Because before, once we get to know how you feeling, we are definitely going to get into our best dress votes, okay? And y'all already know who won. We already told everything up, but before that, Nia, how you feeling?
I feel pretty okay. I mean, I said that earlier, but I feel okay. I'm not coming up here to do all that fighting. I just want to get my points across. I just want to come up here. I love everybody up here, okay? I'm not about to do all of that because what are we up here fighting for? Like, literally, if we're bringing all of this stuff up, I mean, y'all need to learn how to take this criticism and all of this and everybody saying things as, like, growth on your end so you can know what to do later on in life. Like, you shouldn't be up here doing all that fighting and stuff. Like, ugh. Anyways, but I'm good.
Okay. Well, with that being said, you guys, we got our totals as far as who won best dress. And let me tell you, we went everywhere with this, okay? We asked everybody. And the votes are in. So, the best dress for season 3 of Bad Girls Club Tartosa is none other than Miss Nia Jones. Oh my gosh. She looked at bomb. Thank y'all so much for your votes. And let me tell you, this was a fair vote. I don't need nobody in Jaberie's comments, aka Chunky the Gamer's comments, saying that it was unfair. Because it was fair. So, with that being said, Miss Nia, how are you feeling? Honestly, how do you feel that you have won best dress?
I mean, it feels bittersweet. I appreciate like y'all voting for me and me actually winning. Like that's really exciting. But I have a I have another confession. Like, well, not another confession, but I have a confession, you guys. I mean, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm pregnant, you guys. I am having twins and I'm really excited. Like I am carrying two babies. So to win best dress and to let y'all know I'm pregnant, it's bittersweet. So yeah, I'm carrying babies
Well,
too.
I'll be darned. Congratulations. I could never tell, but you look good and you carrying them babies well, okay? But yes, congrats on winning best dress. Do you have anything to say to your supporters or your fans? Like, let the people know, girl. Like, how you
I
feeling
first
right
want to give a
now?
shout out to my mom, Simply Wife. Thank you so much for auditioning me on this show and putting me on here. Like, literally, this is a dream come true. And now I'm about to go home and be pregnant with my babies. Thank y'all so much, all my fans. Thank y'all for voting. And hopefully, I'll see y'all one day on someone else's screen. Never know. But thank y'all so freaking much. Like, this means
Well,
a
yes,
lot
no
to me.
problem, and congrats on the babies. So before we get into anything else, Jesse, unfortunately, I did want to talk more about why you left with Isis being here, but unfortunately, with all the damage that was caused with her feelings and everything, and how you treated her, I don't know if I can still talk about it with her not being here because I wanted to get her input on it. So unfortunately, I might not be able to touch on that. But you are more welcome to stay on stage. You can, input on anything. I'm not kicking you off the stage, but you could definitely stay up here for,
Oh
anything.
yeah, no problem. I mean, I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. I appreciate the experience of being up here. And I mean, some things just happen for a reason, and I'm not tripping on it anymore. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm welcomed. I mean, I'm cool with just sitting up
Okay,
here.
cool. So with that being said, let's go ahead before we get into the final nitty gritty. Let's go ahead and introduce another bad girl who came at the very end, but hey, she closed the house down. Let's give it up for Sienna's twin, Sienna Peters. Welcome in, baby. I know we introduced you earlier, but how are you feeling right now? Like, are you ready to finally get some things out in the air? I mean, you were very peaceful towards the end. Somebody should have been put you at the original cast, but have no fear. I feel like I'm gonna see you again. But how do you feel
I
right
mean, I
now?
feel pretty good. I feel amazing. I'm ready to get up here and I'm ready to talk my skits and I'm ready to go ahead and handle my business. So, let's get
And that
into
sounds
it.
amazing. Like literally, you are just so beautiful, and I'm glad that you're up here. But the moment that y'all all been waiting for, who stole Corey's purse? Let's go ahead and roll the clip and let's find out exactly what happened and why Naomi stole it and who told Corey
That
first.
sounds pretty good. So yeah, she's gonna come over here and get that, and they're just gonna have a conversation and just talk. Okay, anywho. So she's just like, I'm glad you invited me out. I really appreciate it. She's like, girl, no problem, but I have to tell you something. Nia's like, what? What's going on? She's like, girl, you might need to sit down for this one. She's like, I might need to sit down for this one. She's like, yeah. She's like, oh my God. She's like, girl, I'm telling you, go ahead and get your tea and then come sit over here and come talk to me. And she's like, okay. Oh my God. She's like, is it bad? She's like, it's not that bad, but it's something. She's like, okay, well, what's going on? Like, what we need to talk about? She's just like, okay, so remember when Corey was, sitting around talking about, oh, I can't find my purse. I can't find my purse. She's like, yeah, I remember that. Raylan's like, I know who did it. And he's like, okay, who? Because she's been looking for that for a minute. She's like, it was Naomi. She's like, girl, what?
Out of all the people in the house to do that, Naomi, girl, like, do you know, girl? I can't even finish my sentence. Naomi, are you fucking kidding me? Why would you do that? You've been getting into it with everybody, and just so happened you decide that you're going to steal that girl purse. Naomi, I hope and pray that you know what you just did because Corey was really adamant about finding that fucking purse. And now that we know what happened, who stole it, oh my god, it's about to go farking down in here.
What do you mean it was Naomi? She's like, yeah, it was Naomi. She's like, wait, Raylan, this is some very valid information that you're telling me. So I honestly need to know, how did you know that? She's like, okay, so you know, me and Corey do share the same room, right? She's like, yeah. She's like, okay, well, she has her side of the bed. I have my side of the bed. I knew that she had her stuff, but, you know, I'm not a thief at the end of the day. But what happened was when she came in, I was going into my room to, you know, our room to go find something, right? She's like, no, come back. You're not done talking to me. She's like, hold on. Let me go look through something. She's like, see, you trying to avoid the situation, but you know something that we don't know. She's like, come here, come talk to me. What's going on? Like, seriously, like, sis, we might need to tell Corey. She's like, I don't know if we want to do that. She's like, keep going. She's like, okay, well, I was going into our room because, you know, I wanted to go up in there to sit down because it was a lot when we got back from the cabin and we was tired, you feel me? Like, I wanted to go take a nap because everybody was hogging the restroom, so I was waiting. She's like, oh yeah, I remember that. She's like, okay, so with that being said, right, I went up in there, and as I was walking in, Naomi was walking out quick, and I asked her, like, what were you doing up in there? She's like, oh, I thought I was missing the speaker so I could go, you know, take a shower and listen to some music. She's just like, but she doesn't have a speaker. She's like, exactly. So when she said that, I'm like, okay, but this is not your room, so why would you come up in here looking for a speaker if this is not your room? Nia's like, right. She's like, yeah. So when she said, oh, I'm missing my stuff, I instantly thought it was Naomi. She's like, oh my God.
This is a lot of information that Raylan is telling me, and I'm just really jaws to the fucking floor because it's like, Naomi, y'all, I don't know how to process all of this, and I honestly feel like Corey needs to know because, I mean, she's not pinpointing anybody, but she is asking around, and it's just like, I feel as though she needs to know because if she does pinpoint the wrong person, it can lead into a bad argument, and then the person who actually did it, like, basically is hands free. Like, they go off. Like, it's like a little pat on the wrist and that's it. But it's like, she needs to be addressed. She needs to know what's going on. And Naomi needs her sass beat. Because why are you in here stealing people's stuff? Like, I get it, you're miserable, you're broke, you're bored. There's a lot of things that's going on with you. But for you to go and steal somebody's stuff, that is disrespectful. And I mean, Corey, you need to handle that accordingly.
Girl, I can't believe that right now. She's like, I'm telling you, that girl took her stuff and that's what's going on. She's like, okay, so what are we going to do about this information? Like, are we going to tell Corey? She's like, I mean, if you feel like we need to tell Corey, we can. I don't want to be fake about it because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not a fake sitch. And I really feel like she definitely needs to know something, right? She's like, yeah, for sure. So she's just like, I mean, we can sit and talk about it and let her know what's going on. But I know it's not going to end up pretty. She's like, oh, trust me, I know it's not. Oh, ma'am, get this away from our stuff. She's like, I'm glad you told me that. She's like, yeah, I needed to tell somebody something because it was a lot to just hold in. And just seeing her, like, you know, get, like, I know she has it. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. I know she has it. She's like, okay, well, when we get home, guess what? We're going to have to go tell her. She's like, I'm cool with that. She's like, okay, cool. So
I just honestly needed to tell somebody what was going on, and I'm glad that Nia was understanding that, you know, I wasn't trying to be messy or nothing, but it's a certain way that you gotta approach things and approach situations with certain people. And it's just like, Corey's cool, but when it comes to getting your stuff stolen, I mean, you could come and tell somebody anybody stole something, but I mean, I don't want her coming at me sideways saying that, oh, I think I knew something. Like, I wanted to see the proper approach to tell her, and by me talking to Nia, I mean, I feel more comfortable with going to her and talking to her about it. So I'm glad I talked to Nia.
hurry up and finish your food because we about to go. Matter of fact, how about we invite Corey out? She's like, okay. She's like, what's wrong, Raylan? She's like, I don't want to seem like I'm being messy, but I know for a fact she has it. She's like, if you feel like she has it, then Raylan, there's not a problem. Like, I believe you. I believe that she had it because nobody was even upstairs to begin with. You feel me? She's like, exactly. I was heading upstairs. I didn't even know she had rent up there. So, like, what the fuck, you know? She's like, no, I feel that. So, how about this? Let's go home. We need to get Corey alone and we need to talk to her. She's like, okay, cool. I'm down for that. So they're about to go home and they're about to spill the beans to Corey and let her know that, Raylan just told her this information. So we about to see what Corey about to say. So I'm going to see you guys once we get home. Okay, yeah. So we have made it back to the house. Nia has already went to the bar. And Corey is out here basically, just getting some stuff together. But we about to go talk to her. Like, we kind of feel like it's important to talk to her. So Nia's just like, Corey, when you get back, we need to have a talk. And she's just like, okay. So they about to come outside and kind of just talk to her because they about to tell her what happened.
So Nia and Raylan gets home from, I think they went to like this boba place, and immediately when they see me, they're like, Corey, we need to take you outside. And I'm like, oh my God, what happened? Like, what's going on? I'm thinking they had probably saw somebody from like the older, like the originals before they came in as replacements. I thought they were like bugging them or something, and they wanted to come tell me, because it's like, I can't really fight y'all battles, but it's like it's good to know so I can address it when we get there, just as much as you can address it. But I didn't know the situation at this point. Like, I didn't know what was happening, what was being said, what was being done. So they just pulled me to the side, and I'm just coming out here to see what's up.
And it's not about to be a pretty thing that's about to be told to her. So let me get you to seat steady because shout out to that mod. That mod is so lovely. I love it. Yes, come sit down. Where's Corey? Come sit. I just told her to come sit down. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then you do the same and don't get up because I'm trying to get Corey. Why are they not listening to my commands? Come sit down. Look, they about to talk to her. So they're just like, we need to have a conversation with you. Salem, is that you? Salem! Girl, what is happening? Oh, they can't take a bath right now, I don't think. No, the bath is not working. Okay. That's not your fault, sweet cheeks. Okay. So Nia's just like, okay, so we need to have a conversation with you because I just found out some information and I really think that, we need to tell you. And so Corey's like, what do you mean? So Raylan's just like, I know you and me are not on the best of terms right now, but in all honesty, Corey, like, I literally look at you like, you're my sister, and I don't want to ever steer you wrong. And I appreciate all that you do, and I just really, I want to apologize for what I said on Social Bunny, okay?
That was really big of Raylan to come out here and talk to me and let me know that she apologized. Like, seriously, I was eyeing Raylan for a minute, but for her to actually come out here and apologize for her behavior, like, that's really big of Raylan. Like, I don't know. I feel like from how she came up in here to now, I feel like Raylan has changed a lot. I've watched Hotties in the Valley, and Raylan on there was very hot. And you could just tell she was extremely the hothead out of, everybody in the house. But I really feel like this experience really has molded her to a different person. And I hope she learned a lot being in this house. I really do. Like, I really hope that, she goes back home with a positive attitude and everything. Like, this experience, like seeing Raylan, not knowing her, but seeing her just bloom into this person and actually apologizing for her behavior, it's really amazing.
Like, it's taken a lot for me to even say that. But I do want to apologize on my behalf. She's just like, oh my goodness, that is growth on your ear, Raylan. She's like, I know. But I do need to tell you some information. And she's just like, okay, what? Whoa. That's insane. So she's just like, okay, well, what's going on? She's just like, I know who took your purse. So Sienna's just like, wait, I don't want to be outside for this one. She's like, no.
I don't even want to be outside when she tells her this because I was the one who told her this had happened. Like, I mean, I basically didn't tell her, but my assumptions was Naomi because of how she was acting. And I feel like I did see something in her luggage while she was packing up because these are the last days and we are trying to pack up all of our stuff because we did, even though this house, according to them, this is a new house that had to get remodeled. But, we are just still packing our stuff. I'm new, but I made sure I kept my stuff all packed in and everything and nipped tight. But it just seemed like I seen that girl purse in her luggage. So I did tell, Raylan what happened. And now for me to hear it again being told to Corey, I don't know.
I just want to talk to you one-on-one. She's just like, so who took my purse? She's like, it was Naomi. So Corey's just like, I'm sorry, what did you just tell me? She's like, yeah, it was Naomi. I seen her come out of our room and one thing kind of led to another. And she kind of told me she was looking for her speaker, but she don't own a speaker. She's like, are you kidding me right now? She's like, I don't want you to freak out. Like, seriously, I don't want you to freak out right now. She's like, I'm trying my hardest not to go the fuck off. I am trying so hard. She's like, no. I understand that completely. Like, I don't want you to be mad. Like, she's like, no. You're fine. She's like, I promise you. But thank you for telling me that.
With the information that was just told to me, Naomi, it ain't safe. You ain't safe. So for the next couple weeks, you better play it safe. You better play it safe in this house as much as you can. I'm going to be real kiki with you. But guess what? Towards the end of this day, when it's time for us to go home or before it's time for us to go home, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. I'm going to beat you so bad, I'm going to beat you like the way your mama should have beat you. All right? So play it safe for the next couple days because it'll get real ugly real quick. But don't worry. Now I know that you took my purse. I'm watching you, you broke-ass bitch.
So now.
Okay, hold on. Now let's get into the questions because before all of this, it was a couple fighting and stuff like that. And again, you guys, I did want to address those situations, but I don't want to stress Nia out because Nia did get into it with Naomi. And with Nia being pregnant, I don't want her to do all the excessive screaming and stuff like that. So we can talk about it, but I'm not about to fester up nothing because she is pregnant by me rolling the clip. So let's go back some. So at the cabin, what happened for you to exactly just go off on Naomi?
So what happened was we had went to the bar and we was having a good time. Literally, you could ask the girls. We had a marvelous time, okay? And the bartender was just like, oh snap, it's the bad girls. I got an extra bar right here if you want to, post some shots. So I'm like, okay, baddie shot o'clock. Like, I'm trying to give y'all Natalie none at this point. So I'm mixing up the drinks. I was mixing up the dark and the clear. And I was getting everybody pretty farked up. And Naomi, like, don't get me wrong, the girls are a little bit of touchy-feely. But hers got a little bit too excessive. And I told her to stop. And she snapped on me. And she started calling me out my name. So by the time we got back to the cabin, she got more festered up. So I ended up fighting her. I don't literally remember that. The only thing I remember is you attacking me. That's literally all I remember. You attacked me, and I didn't know why you attacked me. And I mean, it is what it is. If I did that, I'm gonna apologize, but I don't remember doing all of that. I don't know. I feel like you're exaggerating. Exaggerating? No, are you fucking serious right now? Why would I exaggerate about something like that? Like, girl, please. I'm not trying to raise my voice because everybody saw what you did. As I am doing this, but not everybody, but I was there and I saw exactly what happened. And I really would have got up and I really would have murked you. Like, please stop playing with me. But nobody asked you, Anaja. She was talking to Nia, not you. So why are you even saying anything at this point? Like, you can be quiet. She literally was talking to Nia, not you. So this got nothing to do with you at all. It got nothing to do with you. So why did you even say anything? Like, I understand they're allowing you to be on stage, but please shut up. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with you. You shut up, Jessie. Like, you was out the house by this time. So What are you even commenting for? If she has something to say, she has something to say because she was there. Just like I was there. Even though I wasn't physically looking, I didn't know what was going on. But by the time we got home, I mean, that sounds like Naomi's behavior. So shut up. Mind your business. I gotta agree with Salem on this one. Like, Jesse, you wasn't even there. So, I mean, you're basically stating an opinion that you really don't have an opinion to state because you was not there. By this time, you were way gone. You were messaging everybody, though, being weird, popping up at the clubs and stuff. But other than that, you were never in the house after that. So, I don't know. You just really need to keep your opinion to yourself.
But I mean, it don't matter if I was there or not. Like, if the girl don't remember, y'all can't sit here and be mad if she don't remember. Like, I mean, when you drunk, I mean, you do crazy stuff. So, I mean, at the end of the day, if she don't remember exactly what she did and all she remembers is somebody beating her up, I mean, that's just the memory she have. Like, who are you to be mad at somebody like that?
Nobody's mad. Shut up. See, you are all in the Kool-Aid and don't even know the fucking flavor, bro. Shut up. Everybody saw what she did. Well, again, not everybody, because I was minding my own business. But if more eyes than one saw what she was doing, then who's wrong? Not everybody can be wrong in the situation. Like, shut up, Jesse. Like, girl, you act like, oh my God, I don't know. You're pissing me off, but you're trying to get some fame out of this. Like, girl, please, you done had your moment. You done did your big one, okay? Like, just shut up. Everybody just ignore Jesse for like 5 seconds. And let's really get to the big issue at this point because, I mean, I'm not trying to take y'all position, Kason, and Sienna, but we really need to get into it. Naomi, why did you feel comfortable with stealing Corey's purse? That's all. That's all we need to know. Because at the end of the day, you had her, like, Corey loves us, okay? Corey cool with all of us. But she was questioning us, like, not questioning our loyalty, but she was questioning us, looking through half of our stuff sometimes, having us look through it while she stand there, and you had this girl purse the whole time. So, please tell me, what made you steal that girl purse? Just answer that right now. I mean, I don't feel like I need to address that, but I mean, the clips got rolled, and she felt big and bad in the confessional, so I'ma tell her. So the reason why I stole your purse, Corey, is because when me and Nia got into a fight, you were rooting her on, and I was here before Nia. So I'm very confused on why you felt as though to take her side and not take my side, and I've been here before her. So I felt some type of way, and yes, I did steal your purse. You sitting there nonchalant, and it's just like, how do you feel about this?
What do you mean, how do I feel about that, you dummy? Like, you
was
idiot.
Because you got into it with me,
you
so you decided to go steal Corey's purse.
Like, I didn't
does
even
that
get
even
with
make
you.
sense?
I was
That sounds like a kindergarten
It doesn't matter if you were here
pissed on the floor at
Your
school.
loyalty,
Like, girl, you are
dude.
making no
You
sense
were
at all.
You were talking
But
with
that
the
is so
ops.
stupid.
Like,
I've
stop
never
fucking
heard
playing
anybody
with me, and
say
then
something
you
like
were
that
being
coming out
weird
their
and shady
mouth.
in the house
Like,
as
oh
is.
my
Like,
God.
girl, please.
That's
Like, I can
dumb,
hear the
okay?
conversations
You
was having
stole
with
this girl
Asia
purse for
Monroe,
nothing.
and you were
And we
talking
told
about
you
all
we
of
was
us
at the
in the
dinner
house.
table at the
How
end.
does Asia
You
Monroe
should
not have
apologize
the
to her.
information that
I
you
have
knew
yet
on
to
the
hear a fucking
stage
apology.
and off
So
the
either you gonna
stage?
sit here and
You were
apologize
the
and be a
main one
grown woman
talking
about
like
it,
that.
or
That
you just
doesn't
gonna
make
sit
no
there and
sense.
look
Like, girl,
stupid.
you
Like,
can
pick
make
your
me
battles.
all
Like,
I
look.
hear is yelping hyenas. At this point, if y'all want to talk to me, y'all need to sit here and talk to me one-on-one. I'm not about to sit here and communicate with hyenas. Like, please, if both of y'all want to talk, talk. Talk like regular people. Like, girl, like, that's ridiculous. Y'all sound like, yip, 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 yip. That's all I hear. Like, please, be quiet. If one of y'all want to say something to me, one of y'all say something to me. If both of y'all talking, I can't hear because it's just like, God dang, y'all voices are so overpowering. Yelping hyenas, that is the craziest statement I ever heard. But I just wanted to know exactly why you stole my purse, and that excuse is poor as fuck. I've never heard anything crazy as that. Like, girl, that is the weakest farking thing I've ever farking heard. Because I was rooting Nia on, and you was like, oh, I was here first. Girl, you sound crazy. And did you tell everybody in production that you stole one of my gift cards? Thank you very much. I would love my Victoria's Secret gift card back. Thank you, ma'am. Like, girl, if you wanted to go buy some drawers, you could have got some with the money. Oh, I forgot you were broke cinch, so you got to steal. Like, girl, please. Hold on. So you mean to tell me that not only you stole a purse, but you stealing Victoria's Secret cards?
Like, wait a minute. I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to get a cut from here. And of course, you're going to get all the publicity and stuff. But why did you have to steal a Victoria's Secret card? I mean, that's crazy. You can always just go to Victoria's Secret and get some drawers or a bra. But to steal a gift card, that's crazy, Naomi. I don't know. Like, did you honestly steal it? I didn't steal nothing out of that girl purse. Now she lying. All I stole was her purse and that's it. And I left it intact how it was. Now, if she's missing something, that's on her. Production probably stole it at the end of the day. But don't sit here and blame me for anything. I mean, what do I look like getting a gift card for Victoria's Secret anyway? I don't even shop there. So I get my drawers from other places. Thank you very much. Like, stop playing with me. Victoria's Secret is cheap anyway. So hold on, watch your mouth. Don't screw me because let me tell you, Vicky got the amazing secrets, okay, from the lipstick and all. But I mean, I love me a little Giphy gift card. The gift cards be coming and I be going on there and shop, okay? So don't do that, okay? It might be cheap to you, but to me and probably anybody else on this stage, Vicky is the best, okay? But I mean, you're a little bougie anyway, so I mean, you might be shopping somewhere else expensive, but I mean, that's on you. But so now you're basically saying, so you have admitted to stealing Corey's purse. Okay, so we have gotten the answer that you did. So, are you going to sit up here and are you going to apologize to Corey? No, I'm not apologizing for nothing. I mean, I probably did earlier, but that just was me talking too fast. I'm not apologizing. I mean, I did what I did and I meant to do it. And like I told you then, come get it in blood. Because you should have never encouraged anyone to fight anyone. That's crazy. Like, you treated me like your sister in the house. And then all of a sudden, a new sitch come in the house. And all of a sudden, y'all best buddy, friend, pals, or whatever. And you go against me? Like, no, I would never forgive you at all. Spark, always. Just a whack sitch. You always getting beat up. You always getting dragged. You just whack. Because why would you not apologize for something like that? At the end of the day, if the shoe was on the other foot and somebody stole your purse, you would have been asking, matter of fact, begging for an apology. I'm not begging for you to apologize to me, and I don't really give a fuck if you do. I just don't want to fuck with you. But at the end of the day, for you not to sit up here and give me an apology, you're whack. And that just looks at you as a negative person. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. If you don't want to give me an apology, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. I mean, good riddance to you and to whoever, because I'm just really done with this situation. You can't make that girl apologize. Like, why are y'all sitting up here? See, and this is what I was talking about. Even though I'm not with her, this is what I was talking about when Isis was in the house. Y'all some bullies. Y'all really be wanting people to do what y'all ask. And if she's not, like, willing to apologize to you, you can't get mad. So clearly you didn't pass kindergarten, because I just said I did not care or give a fuck for an apology. Can you not hear? Like, dang, all of that mucus in your ear and all that earwax is really getting to you, love. You need to go get that drained. I just said I don't give a fuck. So what are you even talking about? Jesse, this has nothing to do with you. It's just something about you always butting into the conversation that ain't got nothing to do with you. Just like you inserted yourself in when you was mad at everybody for getting Isis out the house. Like, literally. Like, you got mad for nothing. Like, girl, shut the fuck up. Stole your purse. But when I was upset when Salem put my stuff outside, y'all was like, girl, you'll get over it. Like, literally. I'm confused on how y'all are acting. Because when Salem packed my stuff, matter of fact, her and Raylan, when they both packed my stuff and put it outside, and I was mad and I was going off about it, y'all didn't seem to care, but all of a sudden your purse is getting stolen and everybody in the house cares. I don't know you that like, well, but I just gotta say this. Stealing and packing are two different things, okay? I don't know the consequences of what Salem did because I'm basically the replacement after you. But, I mean, if she packed your stuff, she basically put it outside. Yes, she touched it without your consent, but she put it outside. Stealing is what Naomi did. She didn't pack it outside. She didn't put it outside. She did none of the things to where it was visible for anybody's eye. She had it. She hid it. So basically, she stole it. So that has no comparison at all. So what are you even talking about right now? Nobody was talking to you. I was talking to Corey and anybody else that was involved, okay? I wasn't talking to you. So be quiet, little mouse. Anyways, like I was saying, y'all had a problem when Naomi stole your purse. But when my stuff got packed outside Everybody didn't have a problem. I understand y'all was ready for me to go home, but Salem shouldn't have touched my stuff. Point blank period. So why are you mad that Naomi touched your stuff when it wasn't a problem when Salem touched my stuff? And the understanding of a turtle. Because are you listening? Stealing. Stealing is something or someone that goes and takes something without permission and does not give it back. Packing is basically packing up some things and for someone to leave. Okay, again, I did not have permission to pack your stuff. I don't give a fuck. I packed your stuff and I put it outside. At least everybody can see it. Naomi got her stuff and didn't nobody see it. So shut the fuck up. Literally, you make no sense at all. This is what they teach people in kindergarten. You probably didn't pass that because you don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, shut up. I don't have to know what's going the fuck on. It makes common sense. Like, y'all show so much sympathy for Corey and how Naomi took that girl's stuff. But when the shoe was on the other foot, y'all didn't give a fuck about me. Like, that's stupid. Like, y'all get mad at this girl for nothing. Okay, she stole that girl purse. But what happened when you packed my stuff? Like, make it make sense. Oh my God, please, girl, shut up. Like, okay, your stuff got packed. At least everybody could see it. Like, you're making this a big deal out of nothing. Your stuff got packed and that was that. Okay, move on with your life. Somebody's stuff got stolen. This is something different from packing. Please go back to school because clearly you don't know what's going on. You sound really stupid and slow, and it's really pissing me off. Like, girl, if you need some classes on what the definition of comparing is, what you just compared was not something to compare. Stealing and borrowing, that's not even something to compare. Because if you borrow it, you got to give it back. Like, girl, your comparison is stupid, and you really need to go back to school. Real talk, because now you're really getting annoying. Okay, again, nobody was talking to you. Please, like, I'm talking to everybody else but you. You are but very I'm talking new, to you. So you like, girl, don't even know what's don't ever come for me because I'm really bash okay, you your face. Like, stop playing with me, dude. Like, real talk, girl. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on. I mean, I feel like we done got to the nitty gritty about everything because seems like Naomi doesn't want to fight. Naomi doesn't want to talk about it no more. She said she stole the purse. And at this point, it's just like beating a dead horse. It seems like, Jesse wants to keep talking for people. And you know what? We can go ahead and end this reunion like this, okay? I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all was thinking like, dang, is somebody going to fight? Girl, the fighting is over with. These girls, a lot of them came up here to be pretty. I don't think a lot of them want to come and fight. I thought so, but it seems like everybody got they fighting all over with at the beginning. But, I mean, 'tis the season. So, again, let's make this clear. Naomi, are you going to apologize to Corey? I'm not apologizing to her at all. I mean, I feel like what I did was what I did, and that's just that on that. If she don't like it, oh well. I don't want to be her friend. I don't want to kick it, and I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I wish her nothing but the best, but I stole it. She got it back. I didn't steal no gift card or nothing, but if she want to do that, whatever, girl, I can give you your little $100 back on the gift card. But other than that, girl, I'm good on you, and I'm good on everybody on this stage. Okay, well, Corey, are you okay with that? I mean, I know you say you didn't give a fuck, but I just want to make sure before we go ahead and end this, are you okay with the fact that Naomi does not want to mend anything else with you? She don't care. I'm perfectly fine. Like, Naomi, I wish you nothing but the best, and I'm really good on you. I'm fine. Once you steal from somebody, I feel like there's no coming back from that. So there's no coming back from me and Naomi ever being cool. Like, I'm good. Like, I appreciate and I'm glad that you showed me the real you. So thank you so much for that.
All right, guys. That wraps up season 3, part 3 of Bad Girls Club Tortosa, y'all. We don't have no more parts after this. I mean, this is it. I mean, we done cleared the room. We done got all the girls together. And we done. I mean, thank y'all so much for coming. Yes, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. We are finally done. I thank y'all so much for, participating. And thank you, girls, so much. Y'all can finally go home. I thank y'all so much. Thank you so much, J. Marie, for setting this up. I feel like we did a pretty good job. I feel like we really did. Like, thank y'all so much, ladies, because this was an amazing reunion. I feel like we got a couple things done, a lot of mended friendships, a lot of broken relationships, but you know what? It's okay. We're going to move on with life. But this was a really good
Yes, this
reunion.
really was a good reunion. But other than that, this is a wrap, you guys. Thank y'all so much. Shout out again to Chunky the Gamer, aka J Marie, for setting up this beautiful, beautiful season, man. This season was amazing. But it's time that it ends, okay? Make sure y'all stay to the very end. So after this, y'all are definitely going to be getting a quick message from J Marie herself announcing some great things coming. So, with that being said, this is a wrap for season 3 of Bad Girls Club Tartosa, and we'll see you on the next season of Bad Girls Club. Bye, y'all.
Hey y'all, this is J Marie, aka Chunky the Gamer, and I just want to say thank y'all so much for, watching this series. This series is literally everything to me, you guys. You just don't understand how blessed I am to really accomplish and finish this season. But I do want to make a couple announcements. The next season y'all will be seeing, of course, we got Bad Boys and Baddies coming, but I decided, you know what, I'm a bless y'all again with another season. We are coming with another season of Bad Girls Club Hollywood, you guys. So we already got 2 spots already filled, so that means I need y'all to bring y'all baddest stitches to the club, audition tapes and all, and they have to be voiced. So we'll see who makes it into the Bad Girls Club Hollywood. Until then, bye, you guys.